All right, guys, today is Monday, February 19th, 2024. So it's time to get down to business here at Area 55 and get some work done. So I wanted to tell you all what the plans are for the week and, you know, lots of stuff going on. And then I got a little bit of a rant. Some of y'all might disagree with me on that, and some might agree, but I don't really care because I am entitled to my own opinion because everybody else has theirs. You know what I mean? So, I am going to be putting in a lot of work this week on these cars. The forecast is awesome. Today is going to be the high of 64, and it's actually going to be the coldest day of the week. The rest of the week it looks like 70-degree temps, which is awesome. So, I've kind of moped around all weekend because, I buffed through my paint Thursday or Wednesday night, so I've been bummed out, kind of depressed a little bit over it. So anyway, I've put some thought into the plan of attack of what I'm going to do, so I thought I'd run you guys through that. So in case you missed my last couple of videos, I'll run you through. So I've been trying to get my 55 hardtop ready for Daryl Starbard's Indoor Car Show, which was this past weekend, yesterday, Saturday and Friday. So I was getting my car ready to put it in the show, and I buffed through my paint right here Wednesday night. Now, my wife pre-registered me for that show on the 8th. I think I said in one of the videos it was the 9th, but it was on the receipt, it says the 8th. The cutoff deadline to pre-register was the 11th, so we got in a few days before that. I never got any email, confirmation email, never got a text, never got a phone call, never got anything in the mail saying that I was accepted to the car show. Now this car show in particular, I've never put a car in there, and when you sign up online for that car show, it is mandatory to send an image of your vehicle to them, and they either accept you or they don't accept you. So anyway, I never got any confirmation of anything, and honestly I can tell you I expected to go out to my mailbox one day after the mail ran and find a packet in there with the passes for the weekend or lanyards or whatever, and probably instructions and all that. So that's what I expected. Now, a couple of guys that I know that actually put their cars in that show a lot, Thursday is usually the setup day. That's when you take your car and set it all up in there, and they, wave you into the building and all that kind of crap. And then Friday is the first day the show opens. So what I was going to do, because again, me not knowing, I was just going to carry on with my detail work on my paint and everything on the car and get it all ready. And if I didn't get anything, I was going to take my 2-page receipt where we paid online with a card for $60 for a judged entry fee for the car. And I was just going to drive over there on Thursday expecting to get in, with that receipt, which come to find out wouldn't have done me a dang bit of good. So anyway, here's where the rant kind of gets started. I'm not mad at the car show. I'll still go to the car show and all that stuff. And if I do have the opportunity to put a car in the future, I still will do that. However, I buffed through my paint Wednesday night. So that was it. I wasn't putting the car in the show after that, because cars show way differently indoors than they do outside. And all up until that show, I've been putting this car, I've only put it in 2 shows, and they've been outdoor shows. Cars look pretty good outside. It's when you get them indoors with the lights overhead shining down on the paint, that's when you see flaws. So I wanted to make sure the car was spot on, and I buffed through the paint trying to do it. So I called Thursday morning and I talked to a lady and I told her my name, and I said I buffed through my paint, so I'm not going to be bringing my car, so you can give the spot to somebody else. And then I asked her if I could use the $60 judged entry fee, just be able to use that for me and my wife to go to look at the show one day. And she said, no, we can't do that. So I said, okay, so do you need my invoice number and you can refund me? And she said, no, just take your paperwork to the ticket booth, which I thought was kind of weird. I've never seen anybody refund something at a little bitty tiny ticket booth that sells tickets, but whatever. I'm not saying it would or wouldn't happen, but anyway, business as usual. I didn't do anything the rest of the day Thursday because I was depressed because I buffed through my paint job. You know what I mean? And I moped around. Thursday night at 5:30 p.m. my phone rings, and it was a different lady with the show. And she asked me my name, and I said, yes, that's me. She said, I am very sorry, but the car show is full and we can't get you in there. And I was like, oh, okay. I called this morning and canceled because I buffed through my paint job. So she was happy. She wasn't happy that I buffed through my paint. She was just happy because the person on the other end wasn't pissed off and yelling at her and cussing at her like I'm sure some of the phone calls went for her. So anyway, she said that we paid online so it would be refunded. So okay, no big deal. But I ended up having to pay again to get in the show on Friday. So my wife had taken off work Friday because she had planned on being at the show with me all day Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So she took a day off of work for that. And so we just decided that we would go Friday. And I got to tell you, that's my new day. I'm going to be going from now on is Friday. I've always went on Saturday. Always. Since 1992, I've went on Saturday to look at those cars. And Friday, it should have been common knowledge for me. There's people are still at work. Lots of people are still at work, and kids are still in school. So it was pretty empty for people, you know what I mean? I mean, there's still a lot of people there, but not like normal. Now, when you're trying to video cars at a car show to make a video, and I did make a video and post it, the coverage, you don't have a lot of people in your shot. So it worked out pretty good, man. So from now on, I'll be going on Fridays, unless I'm showing a car, and then obviously I'll be there all weekend, but that was pretty cool, learning about Friday. But anyway, it was really awesome. I actually got recognized by several groups of people at different times Friday, with it being as light as it was on people there. And now, I got to tell you, that's pretty awesome because my channel, as small as it is, that was really cool. But anyway, I shook some hands, met some really cool people. I ended up talking to one of the guys downstairs in the lower level. There's an upper level and a lower level. And I talked to him down there. He was telling me that they turned away 35 vehicles because the building was full. So anyway, one of those guys in particular, he said drove 3.5 hours to get there and they turned him away. So man, I could only imagine. And I don't know the circumstances. I don't know if it's the same as mine. You know, I never got any email or nothing, so I didn't know. I just assumed I prepaid. I was in. I was just show up there and, you know, not have any problems. But he may have done it that way too. I don't know. So anyway, that guy apparently was pretty hot. And I do have to say, guys, and you know, when you do a video or anything social media like this, there's always people that they have their opinions. So I am damn well entitled to have my own opinion. So here it goes, and I'm going to say it. And if you disagree with me, I don't care. I don't care. This is the way I look at it. Being a classic car owner and builder, this is the way I look at it. So, had I not have buffed through my paint Wednesday night, or had I have gotten a little bit earlier of a notification from them that, hey, we're full, we can't get you in, I might not have went through my paint. Now I'm not putting that on them. That's not their fault. I'm the one that buffed through the paint. That's on me. That's my bad. However, had I have got my car all done and took my receipt and showed up there Thursday only for them to tell me, I'm sorry, we're full, we can't get you in, there are some cars there that did get in. And it's like this every year, and I never agree with it. So there was quite a few newer model vehicles there, like some 2024 stuff and, you know, 2018, 2019, whatever. I don't look at that stuff. I walk right past it. But anyway, it's interesting that I would have gotten bumped out, and possibly those other people with their classic cars got bumped out because somebody had to put their brand new car in there. And here is my thought on this. I don't want to pay, it was $26 or $27 per person to get in to look one day at this car show. So it cost me pretty much almost $60 for me and my wife to go Friday to look. technically, I had almost $120 tied up in just going to look on Friday because we pre-registered a $60 entry fee for the car. So I haven't looked yet. I don't know if I've been refunded or not. I know they probably will, but as of now, probably not. So we paid $60 to get into this car show only to see cars, some cars, that I can see setting in my housing edition, driving up and down the highway, or drive down here to the local Chevrolet lot or Ford lot or Mopar lot and see those exact same cars sitting in a parking lot. I don't know how a brand new car is a show car to put in a car show. Am I missing something here? So I spent 10 years building my car myself. The only thing I didn't build on my car was a speaker box. I did every aspect of this car myself. But had I not buffed through the paint, I would have got turned down because somebody put all their time in signing paperwork on a desk, putting a coat of wax on and putting some tire shine in their tires, and boom, instant show car. I don't agree with that, but whatever. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? So that's just mine. So I'm a little irritated over that part of it, and it's kind of interesting because when I go to that car show, I look down the aisle, and if it's a bunch of newer stuff, I don't go down that aisle because I see it every day on the roads. I don't need to pay to see it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not mad at the show. I'll still go. I'll still put my car in if I get a chance and that type of stuff. But I just think that's not cool. New cars are not show cars. Now I get it if it's a new car and it's, like a limited edition or something like that. But seeing like 15 of the same brand new 2024 model vehicle, not interested at all. And I know a lot of the car guys I know are not interested as well. But whatever. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and spend today, and I'm going to finish buffing my car, even though I buffed through the primer back there, through the paint to the primer. I'm going to go ahead and finish number 2 and number 3 compounds on this car. I'm going to put all my door back together, my door panel in and all that stuff, and wipe all, clean up the car, detail it pretty good. And I'm going to start driving it and enjoying it and using it as my daily. I'm not waiting another year and saving it for that show. So I'm going to go ahead and start rock chipping it up and all that kind of stuff. I don't know when I'm going to get to repainting the back half of this car. It's probably most likely going to be this fall, if I had to guess. Right now, the most important thing is to get Steve's car finished and out of here. I know he's ready for that car. He's been waiting years for that car. It hasn't been here for years, but anyway, I want to get his car done and out of here. So anyway, today, Monday, I'm going to work on my car, get it all finished, buffed, put together, detailed, and done. And then at that point, I can pull it closer over here to the garage up against the wall and put a cover on it. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, I'm going to be working on Steve's car. And then, all the next weeks after that are nice weather. So anyway, if you've been waiting for Steve's 55 videos, you're going to get some of those. But anyway, I'm not going to bother you with video clips of me buffing my car and all that kind of crap because I've got 40 videos on my channel already of me buffing on this car, so no need in doing another one. But anyway, that's where I'm at. That's the plan. And then as soon as Steve's car is gone, the very first thing on the list is I got to get my wife's 55 four-door project in here, and I got to get the cover off of it, and I need to inspect it and see how bad it is because it has been full of water from the cover leaking and stuff sitting out in the yard. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of redo work to do on the car, but I need to do, an inspection, get some work done on it, and I will video that when that time comes. I did talk to a guy at the car show that watches my videos. He asked me about the new 55 four-door that's coming. He asked if I got it yet, and I have not. Actually, I haven't talked to that guy. There's been a lot of rain. I'm sure he got a lot of rain down there as well. So, got to wait for everything to dry up. And my yard's a mess, muddy too. So, I'm not calling and hounding him over a car because he donated the car to the channel to see it built. So, it's all when he decides to bring it is when he's going to bring it. I'm not, I don't need it today anyway, you know what I mean? I've got other things going on. Now, as soon as the car does get delivered, I will do a walk around video of it and post it, but as of now, it's not here. But anyway, I will be getting on Steve's car tomorrow and the rest of the week, and 70-degree days, man, I'm ready. That fires me up. When the weather's nice, I'm ready to rock and roll. When it's cold, not so much. But anyway, I will be driving my car quite a bit now, which I'm kind of glad of. It's probably about out of gas, so I'll have to go put gas in it. It's kind of like when I put gas in one of my wife's cars. She has a tendency to drive that car because it has more gas than the other one. I didn't say that. I really didn't say that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll post a video definitely this week of Steve's car, maybe 1 or 2 videos. I'm not going to be doing daily videos, not right now. I have my reasons, but some people that has asked me about it in depth, I've told the stories. But anyway, I'm not going to be doing daily videos, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to go to a schedule, and I don't know what days of the week I'm going to do it. I'm kind of leaning toward maybe Tuesday and Friday. So I may just go get on a schedule, a regular schedule, so you know exactly when videos are going to drop. That seems to be the best way to do something, but on YouTube anyway. But that's the plan. So I guess I'm going to get at it. I got some buffing to do. Yay. Thanks for watching.